Just so people understand, it's not Ahri, it's not just
what
so
a double
people are aware.
Okay, season 2
No, okay, there's also last split. They have brought out the Kennen. I am excited to see Chasy on this Kennen, and as you've highlighted, a lot of team fighting potential here. But Dagda, I think you summarized it really well with Fnatic.
Razork on the way, has been spotted on that ward that Carzzy placed earlier.
They've got to back away, but the handshake's going to pull Hylissang back. Still flashes available for Hylissang and for Carzzy. Hylissang uses the Pheromancy to try and get a shield. Won't be able to get away from this one as Razork claims first blood.
And they already knew that this was going to happen. Man already spotted Razork on that. Reset on the Rift Tower was huge, though. It actually bought time for Hyli to come in now. So it's still the potential here to look for a fight. Fnatic very split up. That was a smite from Elyoya, though.
It's a very awkward situation for both teams right now, but Mad seem to be way more comfortable. Fnatic looking for the collapse.
Mad just willing to wait it out. Cease and desist goes in. Razork the one locked up. The Cataclysm blocks them, but there's the engage. Magnet Storm on 2 as Hylissang manages to find one. The second kill goes over to Chasy. Humanoid dashing in with a Spirit Rush, but Mad Lion's still very healthy. Can try and lock him down, slicing Maelstrom in, the double body bump, and there's the bomber they were looking for. Hylissang yoinks Oscarinin back, and even though Oscarinin is underneath his own tower, Nisqy will claim his life. A double for Mad Lions, a double for Nisqy, and a beautiful fight for them in the top side.
They bought the
Razork, let's just collapse. In this choke point, Chasy is set up for success.
And the fact that Advienne hadn't hit level 6,
so big.
Huge, but Humanoid.
The fact he didn't have that hostile takeover as Humanoid caught out in the mid lane, he's going to fall as well. And it's beginning to look a little bit pear-shaped for Fnatic. 5 kills to 1, a 1 point.
Responded with there, but it definitely feels like they want to try and now repay Carzzy for the time that the rest of the team has spent away from him.
Humanoid bot knocked back here. The stun's going to land as well. Humanoid locked in with the Magnet Storm flashes. Charms the shield, will get him to safety. But the ultimate and the flash have to be burnt to escape. The barrel goes behind the tower. Humanoid now still able to walk away from that fight as the Slicing Maelstrom is used in the top lane just to chunk out Oscarinin. You can see Elyoya waiting just around the corner. Oscarinin goes in, Cataclysm locks him up, and Elyoya's tanking, and he's tanky enough to do this for a while. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Razork was looking for something, but couldn't find the engage that he wanted.
I mean, nice response. We'll get down towards this dragon just as it kicks off, but TP in behind Nisqy now.
So Nisqy has the flash, has the explosive cast. Humanoid goes in, looks for the Everfrost. Nisqy with the cast, knocks him back, but the charm lands, and that means Nisqy is in for a world of hurt. Looking for perhaps some damage on the tower before he does go down. Good reactions by Fnatic to pick up a kill in the bottom lane.
You're going to have another fight here for Mad Lions.
Timer in the top left is incorrect. As you can see, there is a dragon on your screens right now. Fnatic looking to secure it. Would be their third of the game. We put them on soul point. Mad Lions trying to play around in the Magnet Storm going in. Rekkles trying to get away from the backline here. Chasy going in as well with the Cataclysm, the Slicing Maelstrom from Chasy. As you say, it's huge, but Rekkles still alive, and he's opening up on this Sivir. He's done this so many times in the past. Rekkles is surviving. Chasy nullified. Fnatic find the fight, but Nisqy TPing in is going to try and take out Razork. He's the smite, remember. He dashes across the wall. The dragon now secured for Fnatic. And even though the Slicing Maelstrom came in from Chasy...
Line threat is there.
Yep.
How afraid are you for your AD carry? Nisqy going in, flash from Advienne because he was worried about getting knocked back. Should be able to EQ out of this one. Oscarinin, even though he's taking a lot of damage. Oh, that's Razork
coming in as well. Razork will be able to escape the Slicing Maelstrom coming in. Nisqy gets the body bump across the wall, and Mad Lions decided to take the fight, but look at the hostile takeover. Everyone goes berserk. Oscarinin EQ. It was stopped by the Magnet Storm. I think he was pulled out of the range, and that's going to be another fall. A fallen Fnatic player. 2 kills over to Mad, even though they lost the Herald.
Completely disjointed fight from Fnatic.
The Baron,
Humanoid has no TP,
as you say, Vedi, on Humanoid. No vision for Fnatic. Now they know. Far side alteration goes in. Nisqy acting as a bouncer, body blocking Fnatic from getting into the pit here. Razork, though, can just dash across the wall, but it looks like Mad just want to take the fight. TP comes forward. They're looking at Razork, and immediately he is shut out of the fight. The hostile takeover does nothing, and Mad Lions, after killing the jungler, turn their eyes back towards the Baron.
It's just such a clean play from Mad. They see Humanoid bot lane. He doesn't have the teleport. Chase's TP is literally just about to come up, and in the chaos by starting the Baron, Fnatic panic, Razork gets too close, and Mad immediately turn it into a fight, and now they secure the objective without any contest. They have to rush towards the dragon.
Now, AB can try play through the strong mid jungle and lead that into the later team fights. Chasy will spot out Fnatic, but a great handshake will shut that play down.
Elyoya can jump across this wall. The attract repel. The stun already on him as well. Hylissang will dash over with the Pheromancy crash down, and Oscarinin the target. You can see Advienne going to be able to get the base off, but the cease and desist on Oscarinin. He is popped. That Jarvan not tanky at all. Advienne gets away.
Elyoya came down to a very unfortunate fight for them. They're looking for a collapse onto Chasy. Level 15 Kennen. I don't know if they have the damage to kill him.
Humanoid has the ultimate. Oscarinin coming in here as well. There's no tower for Chasy. He'd have to get all the way back to the tier 2, and Humanoid dodging at the edge of the slicing maelstrom perfectly. Oscarinin won't invest the Cataclysm, but they will pick up the kill. Meanwhile, though, Mad Lions, they're like, okay, cool, you invest 5 people into the top lane. Your inhibitor is forfeit for that. Alongside your tier 2 in the bottom lane, Carzzy and Elyoya will at least be able to take the inhibitor tower. The recalls do come out.
I was going to say, if I'm Mad Lions, I would just forget bot and I would look to try and force a fight, especially with this level 16 Kennen. Chasy feels so strong now. He's also grabbed the stopwatch. Fnatic doing what they can to stop Mad from getting into the river, but it's only going to stop them for so long.
Hilly's in a good flank position here if he can get in, but the crash down gets him out. Minions there as well, means that the charm goes wide. Hylissang with the Magnus Sword, the slice match coming out, but the explosive cast is anti-synergy. Hostile takeover coming out as well, and Rekkles spell shields Elyoya the charm. Rekkles surviving on the back line, but so is Carzzy, and Carzzy has a lot more health and a few more years under his belt. A triple for Carzzy. The Zeri popping off, making a quadra, and one more to the list as Carzzy wipes away the fight.
The bot lane for Mad Lions pop off in the end. Great engage from Hilly, and Carzzy will happily claim the lives of Fnatic as they take game number 1.
I was concerned when I saw all of Fnatic being spread away from Chasy's ultimate. But Rekkles, he'd taken so much damage at the start of the fight, it did not matter. Carzzy and Hylissang come up clutch, and Mad are looking to take game 1.
And in the end, even though there was a bit of anti-synergy, the carry in the bot lane comes up trumps for the Mad Lions. Explosive cast to keep Fnatic on their fountain. They can only watch as their Nexus falls and Mad go 1-0 up.
A much better game from Mad Lions. There's been a lot of questions around their draft, how they've been overextending through their mid-jungle, but this was control. This actually looked like the Mad Lions we saw in winter, whereas we can get these early leads, play through our top half of the map, and then look to leverage that in towards team fights. And